Well, it's all over. Actually, it happened a while ago, but there have been some enormous changes in my life, and I've only just got around to being able to talk about it. It was a Sunday morning, and I was waiting for a group who'd asked for a last-minute christening, if we could fit it in on the Sunday morning, which I did, and I was waiting for the group, and I saw them come in, the mother holding a baby, father with two children, maybe a grandmother, aunts, godparents, and all the rest. And I was really looking at the baby. So as they got to me, the mother gave the baby to me, put the baby into my arms. She was wearing a large hat, and as she raised the head and looked at me in the face, I saw it was her, just looking at me. She was wearing the brooch and the scarf that I'd given her on one of our Saturday morning meetings in that cafe. And I was so astounded because I'd never been allowed to meet the children, never knew there was a husband around, never been to her house, knew nothing really about her. I realized maybe I'd been a bit of a fool. Anyway, I was so astounded, I just raised my hands, and of course the little bundle in my arms just fell down. Luckily not onto the floor, but into the font, and luckily not against the marble of the font, but into the font itself, which luckily was full of water. So there's a big sploosh, and then the little infant started screaming, and the mother started screaming, and the father started shouting. I think I heard the words like, "I'd biff you one," and everybody shouted and words and screams, and there was pandemonium. And I just couldn't stop looking at her, in shock and amazement, and maybe she wasn't expecting me. I never got round to that. Maybe she knew exactly what she was doing. Anyway, all I could do was walk out of the church, which I did. It was a fine large church in a wonderfully huge, devoted urban parish, and almost in the city centre with a large congregation. And now I'm in a very small country parish, in a very small church with a very small congregation. And that's what's happened in the meantime. So I really didn't know what to do with myself, and some people were sympathetic to me, and they suggested I should start again, start afresh, and try something called internet dating. And they gave me a couple of addresses, sites they're called, where I could join up and maybe start again. But they also told me that I should have a photograph, and I should be photographed in full wedding regalia, full ceremonial. But I said, really, who on earth would be interested in an old vicar in a small country parish? They told me that on the internet anything is possible. So, we'll see.